In this video, we are going to be looking at the background size property in CSS3. Now, this video won't be the most interesting or the most fascinating CSS3 feature that I'm going to be showing. However, it's still useful and good to know. So I've got an empty body because I am just going to be adding, doing stuff with the body. So in my body, I am going to say background URL, and over here in my desktop, as you can see, I've got my main.html, which I'm currently working on here, and I've got an image of a dog. So for my URL, I am going to say dog.jpg, and if I save my work and go to my browser and refresh, you can see a background dog. By default, it's background repeat, so I'm just going to say background repeat none, and that's just background repeat, not none, stupid, no repeat, of course. And that's just CSS, normal CSS. Now in CSS3 you can change the size of your background image up to CSS2 or the normal traditional CSS. The size of your background image depended on the actual size of your picture or the image that you were using. However, with CSS3 you'll be able to resize your image using background size. So let's say background size. Now there are a couple of things you can use or values you can use to change your background size. Currently, what's the size of this dog? If I get my info, come on, I think it's about, oh, there it is, oops, there it is. It's 246 by 239, so let's halve it roughly. Actually, let's double it, so it's 500 to about 480, so 500 pixels to 480 pixels, like so. And if I save this and refresh, that's going to double its size. Now obviously if you make the size of an image bigger than the actual size, the pixel is going to be a bit messy and the picture doesn't look great, but this is just for demonstration purposes. Now instead of pixels, you can actually use percentage, so you can say like 50 pixels by 50 pixels, and that is going to, one sec. Yeah, you only need 50 pixels. But if I make it 50 pixels, that's going to shrink the size of my dog to roughly half. So background size 50%, I mean. Now what you can also use is two words. One is cover. Now cover, if you look at it, it's going to cover the picture itself, including the white space at the background. It's going to cover the whole of your browser screen, like so. So because it's going to try and cover all your browser screen width and height, that's part of your image is going to cut, like so. You can see that the bottom half of my dog is cut because it's trying to cover the image, cover the width of my browser as well. So if I decrease my browser size, it's going to eventually show every part of my dog, like so. Now instead of doing cover, what you can do is contain. And wow, what contain supposed to do is actually scale the image to its largest size so that it actually fits both the width and the height, but for some reason it turned into like this 3 pixels, 5 pixels big image, as you can see at the tip of my pointer. That is weird. So let's just change to, I don't know, cover and see what it does. I guess that's something that is weird. I'll have to look into that. But yeah, that was a quick video on the background size. As I said, it's not the most fancy or the fascinating, or it's not the most like eye-catching feature of CSS3, but still it's worth knowing, I guess. But I still recommend to change the background size if you're just doing it normally. But if you're using tricks, I don't know, to resize your browser and all those stuff using a responsive web designer, I guess the background size thing could be a viable option to use. So thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys later.